The Metaverse has instantly become the next big thing, with a ton of new products and investments being announced nearly every day. Development and innovation is happening rapidly, and many of these teams just started thinking about this space when they saw headlines about Facebook's next move. But there are a handful of projects out there that have been silently building out the Metaverse for a long time, and today we're going to take a look at one of the biggest, Metahero. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to go deeper into crypto, make sure to check out bitlabacademy.com. In this video, we're looking into Metahero, and no, that's not what people say when they take pictures with me. In this sponsored video, we're going to be covering one of the hottest up-and-coming Metaverse projects, Metahero, which launched earlier this year and hopes to help onboard the next 10 million people into the crypto ecosystem. To help create a gateway to the Metaverse, Metahero has partnered with Wolf Digital World to build 3D scanning technology that will allow users to create the highest quality 3D avatars of themselves and objects, which can later be ported to the Metaverse, kind of like Ready Player One. They also plan on creating the largest database of scanned people and real-world objects, which can be used by developers to further build out the Metaverse. Metahero is a physical device backed with blockchain tech that's tailored to make Metaverse content creation a quick and easy process. The team behind this is stacked with industry leaders who will be putting a ton of work into making their platform as user-friendly as possible, especially for people who are entirely new to the space. Rob Grin, the CEO of Metahero, was previously on the cover of Forbes Poland after selling his last company, CodeWise, for $36 million. Just before selling, CodeWise was named the second fastest growing company in Europe by FT Times. This is just one of the many companies that Rob Grin has successfully operated. Marius Kroll, the CEO of Wolf Digital World, spent more than a decade working in the field of 3D, scanning, printing, and imagery, working with huge clients including CD Projekt Red, Disney, and Ferrari, just to name a few. Teams behind these two leaders have a vast history of working and building companies together. From marketing professionals and programmers to seasoned crypto enthusiasts, both teams have all the right people to make this project a monster. In September, Wolf Digital World announced their official partnership with Sony as the provider of all tech behind the scanner components. The V3 Meta scanner is a whopping 7 meters tall by 6 meters in circumference, with 200 of Sony's high-end cameras. This sophisticated setup allows all 200 cameras to simultaneously capture every angle of the person or object inside the scanner, creating anywhere from 8K to 16K quality scans. The V3 Meta scanner was officially unveiled at the Future Blockchain Summit in Dubai in October, where over 300 people were scanned to hold meetings in a virtual space. This meeting including sheiks, the Minister of Technology for Brazil, influencers, and hero investors. This 3D scanning technology has been in development for nearly 8 years, and it is already being used by huge mainstream games like CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077. These scans will eventually create the largest database of real-world scans of humans and objects, which people will be able to use in the Metaverse or even rent them out to developers if they want to. Get scanned into crypto by joining the BitSquad. Smashing that like and subscribe button puts you in the squad, gets you the latest on crypto, NFT, and Metaverse content and education. In addition to the Avatar Gateway, Metahero has plans to launch their own Metaverse, the Heroverse. Their position in this market gives them a leg up in verse development due to the high-quality nature of their scans. The Heroverse will be a place where all the major brands in the world can come to get high-quality Metaverse scans of their people and objects. As you may know, many of the current Metaverses look very primitive, and that's because it takes so much time, money, and development to create ultra-realistic people and objects, which is why Metahero's technology places them at the forefront of Metaverse development. Additionally, just this week, CEO of Metahero, Robert Grin, stated that Metahero, on their journey to creating the largest database of scanned people and objects, are going to be paying people in Hero to be scanned, supercharging their business model and ensuring that their vision of creating the largest database becomes a reality. The Metahero token, Hero, was launched on July 6th of this year and has since climbed over 2,000% already. The token is currently trading at just over 10 cents after starting off from under a penny, and you can find it on a number of large exchanges, including KuCoin. The current market cap is just over $500 million, so it still has a lot of room to grow, especially if the team executes on all of their goals. Just look at the price action of Metaverse projects like Decentraland, Sandbox, and Engine. The potential is parabolic. Comment below with what Metaverse tokens are on your radar and should be on ours. According to the Metahero roadmap, there are plenty of exciting developments just around the corner. For the end of the year, the team plans to open a 3D marketplace, release a mobile app, and implement a fiat on-ramp that will help new users get involved. Early next year, a partnership with Visa is expected to be announced, which could help with onboarding. Metahero continues to expand its team as it grows. Sometime in Q1 of next year, they are expected to publish their 10-year plan for the franchise, which includes scaling to 100 million users. I can see it. Don't make the mistake of thinking this is some kind of fad. This is the obvious next step for the evolution of the internet. Billions of investment dollars are pouring into this space. We're already starting to see progress with adoption in some of the early metaverses. This use case can also drive crypto adoption further into the mainstream because our industry is deeply connected to this technology. Much of the infrastructure that this metaverse will use is built using blockchain. Metahero will be an important part of this infrastructure. That's all I got. Thanks again to Metahero. Be blessed. Good boy out.